Hi, my name is Thailand Landshark Clark. I'm from the Dub, Wichita, Kansas, outside Mays, Kansas, live in Fort Worth, Texas. I think I started doing boxing like 2009, started doing like kickbox, Muay Thai in 2010, January, then started doing jiu-jitsu in like 2011. So then I turned pro 2014, somewhere around the summertime, right after my son was born. Man, I've been fighting forever though. I was training with some of the best boxing coaches when I was like 8th grade, but I was just playing football, so I didn't really care. But one of my best friends, he's the best boxer in our area. So, I've been in the sport for a long time around it. My brothers box, my uncles box. So, but I didn't take this stuff serious until about 2016, February after my big fight. So. I just wanted to avoid the gang life, man. See people, they do stupid shit to get locked up, and then they get put on these wanted posters. Well, they put me on these billboards, they locked me up in a cage, and I got beat people for a real record. I didn't want a record, you know what I'm saying, because I always wanted to own guns and stuff like that. So I know you can't own a gun if you're a felon, so I wanted to beat people up for real, because at the end of the day, if we're fighting to be tough, then why not fight? And make a real name for yourself, something that you can maybe, come with some money for. But if not, you can just have fun and just become a better human being. Because I remember I used to smoke cigarettes and I used to drink all the time. I used to drink a lot of pop. I used to walk up and down the stairs and my heart would be like, oh shit, I'm like, damn, I'm like 20 years old, my heart is going like this. So I was like, I need to, get, actually I was like, I wasn't even 20 then, I was like 18, 19, so I was like, I gotta get in shape, Plus, we backyard brawling and stuff like that, and, I was never a coward, so I just love to fight, and what's a better way to fight with another man than getting your hand raised? And I always felt like I was an alpha male. And I always felt like I was the biggest gangster, so how can you not be the biggest gangster and step in the ring and throw down? No guns needed, because they didn't have guns back in the day. They started using guns, but at the beginning of the gang wars, they was just fighting and stuff like that. So I'm a real dude, you know what I'm saying? Let's just throw these hands and scrap it out, And the people that I was scrapping with, they used to call the cops and shit on me like that. They're like, yo, meet me at this spot, like, yo, and stuff like that. I show up, cops there, I'm like, yo, fuck it. So now, I just got in the cage, and then I started beating people up, but then there's some people wouldn't even show up then, they'd back out of fight. So, it was the same thing, different story, but, I got a name for myself, and, Dana White popped up into my hometown. Like, I was scheduled for a fight against this one big guy. I've never fought no bum. I never fought no inferior persons. Always good people. So I wanted to fight. I've always wanted to fight people from big gyms. So I was fighting this guy from Greg Jackson's gym. He was Shirt Dog Prospect of the Year, and his name was Hunter Tucker. And then I was getting ready to fight him, and then I found out like Dana White was coming to my town. And I was really upset, because I'm like, why would Dana White come to my hometown like 2 weeks and I didn't even know about it and all this stuff, and then he didn't give no one a contract. So I'm like, hold up a second, and then I ended up fighting for Bellator, and then I didn't get a contract then, so I'm like, hold up a second. I'm fighting for these big promotions and I'm ready to get paid, all right, so it's time to fight, Plus, I'm a young brother, black man, so it's gonna be hard for me to work my way up in the field. So I'm like, I just gotta knock heads off, to get paid. And but I had bad management and stuff like that. I had bad people around me who was trying to keep me down, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to make a way for myself. And when Dana didn't give me a contract, and then I didn't get a contract with Bellator, I was like, all right, now it's time to start making moves for myself. And then, it was crazy. I ended up hurting my foot in my fight for Bellator, so I had to take a long time off. And then after that, I fought again, and then I was like, all right, still no contract. Now it's time to move different cities and put myself, because the more people who say your name, the more chances you have of getting to where you need to be. So I need to have these people saying my name. So more people saying my name, then better, because I wasn't signing no manager. So I make sure I get around good training partners. If they won't say my name, their coaches will say my name. So someone will be like, all right, we got this Thai kid. He's hanging with these guys. He's beating some of them up, in practice, We really wasn't getting paid to fight anyways, it was getting paid peanuts. So it's almost like getting like the same thing in practice, So I just had to keep making a name for myself, keep moving around. So yeah. It was just, the only thing that was tough was cutting weight inside of a hospital. And you know, like the saying is, a hospital is like the dirtiest place. So I'm like getting sick. Man, I had to drive like 4 hours to my fight, and I had to cut weight in a plastic bags. I get there, my opponent is 5 pounds over for my pro debut. They didn't even tell me. They trying to tell me like, yo, hurry up and get him. Not the commissioner's gonna leave. He's gonna have to weigh in tomorrow. Instead of just saying, yo, his opponent is overweight and all this stuff. Get this, I walk in and he's drinking Pedialyte. I'm like, what? Like, you already knew he was overweight. They doing all this stuff, but it wasn't really tough because, you know, I was already fighting. I knew the dude I was fighting. Like, ISCF had me ranked #1 in the world, and he was ranked #3. So I already knew, like, everything I do is tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't play pussy. I do not want to fight nobody weak. I do not want to do nothing weak. I'm always aiming to be the toughest in the sport. I don't care about no cool knockouts. I don't want no cool highlights. I want to beat the best guy. If he's knocking out everybody, he ain't getting no knockout in this fight. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna show him what it's really like to fight somebody tough, you know. And I'm gonna put these, you know, put hands on him, or put this strength on him, wrestling. So yeah, nah, it wasn't really that tough, you know. I just see my baby boy. I cut his cord. I was the first one to hold him. Gave him a kiss. He looked just like daddy. Put him back in mommy's arm. I left, his grandma was there, and his mommy was there, so, you know, he's in good hands. I had to go do my thing, you know, but I was always making money for a fight. I already had, like, money saved up and everything, so I wasn't no dumb kid. I stayed working, you know. My daddy was a hustler. He taught me how to work hard. My mom, balling, she worked hard, had 5 kids, took us from the hood to the suburbs, so I knew how to work hard, you know. It was just, he was a plant baby, so no, we knew what we was doing. I'm all in on MMA. I got huge support from my family, huge support from my son's mom. Everybody around me supports me. I just don't got support from the businesses, so that's why it was very important for me to get here, to show my hometown that quit investing in these bums and investing in me, and show all these sponsors like, look, invest in this kid because he's actually putting in work. You know, I don't go out and do stupid shit. I'm not into partying. I'm not into none of that stuff. I'm gonna party. Like, when I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna be partying like I'm 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm gonna be healthy, young. I'm gonna bust these heads, win some championships. So sponsors, get behind me and show support for your boy. So no, I got a lot of support from my family right now. I'm living with my parents. They don't care. They got a big house. Like, they're a couple, so they got a lot of bedrooms I can sleep in. You know, I sleep in one room, I go to the next room and sleep, whatever. But now I got support from them, and then my son's mom supports me. So, and then my brother supports me, my family. So we just need more help from the sponsors and stuff like that. But nah, and I'm so close to breaking through. So all I gotta do is just stay there. Like, my coach, he helps me out a lot too. The gym that I train at, they helps me out a lot with the financial. My personal trainer, they helps me out. So I get a lot of support. They see how hard I work. And but I do definitely want to get another job. I was so close to getting another real job. I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm not going to the UFC. Like, this is like, I will, but it's going to be like 2019, whatever. But when I get there, 3 fights, I'm world champion, whatever. So I was just about to get a real job. I had a big fight lined up, and I was just about to get a job. And then Ultimate Fighter popped up, and I was like, no more job for me. And I'm off to Vegas. So, and out of all the people that's trying out, I just knew that I was gonna make it. And when they cut it down, I was so excited. Like, yeah. And it was like, yo, calm down. I was like, nah, I'm not calming down for anything. But then when I got Sim Hunt, I was like, time is ticking. No answer. But no, but I still would get another job, you know, just because I love working. I love working, getting paid, and fighting. It doesn't, like, at first it was like I needed just, you know, to train all this and not work. But no, you can train and work, you know. So you got to find a job you like, you know, and it's not stressful. Plus, you know, people look at me and they be like, that motherfucker's crazy, leave him alone. And he's work hard, he's gonna do his job, and let him do his job and do his thing, and we ain't gotta bother him. He's gonna make sure he's ahead of schedule, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? So I love working and training. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely win this show. Like, this is what I've been working for. A lot of these guys, they just wanna get to the UFC. You know what I'm saying? They already, you know, they can't really handle this mental pressure, you know. They got here too fast, you know, and I've been working and grinding to get here. Like, I could have easily got in UFC too, you know, after 2 years. I could have been in UFC maybe when I was 23, 24, but it was timing. I don't want to just get to the UFC. When I turned pro, it wasn't about just, oh, now I'm ready. No, it was, I can hang with the top guys in the UFC. And then now it's like, now I could beat the top guys in the UFC. So once I get in the UFC, I'm not going to be asking for to build me up type shit. It's going to be like, yo, give me the top 10 opponent, you know what I'm saying? Justin Gaethje, if I fight at 155, if I fight at 145, they can go give me whoever, Kuala Lama should be good. So I want the top 10 guys. I'm ready for it. I'll be 29 then. So it's not like I need to be built up. I'm ready for these guys, and I've been taking my time. Like, there's no rush. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting experience, you know, enjoying your journey, and then knowing what you need to do to be successful. A lot of these guys, they still don't know. So I'm gonna win this show. It's gonna be, it might be a little bit tough. Well, it won't be tough. It's gonna be tough winning the show and being exciting because you can't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? And you have to, like, these fights are back to back. So I'm sorry, Dana, that my fight might not be too exciting on the show. But once I get in the UFC and I start getting that money, the first fight, I'm putting people in their heads and I'm coming with my Muay Thai striking. But as far as the show goes, I just gotta win it and then get to the finale, and then I'm gonna bust this dude's ass and then show how really good I am. But, you know, I gotta win the show first, and I gotta win and be healthy because these fights are back to back to back. And, you know, but it means everything to me to win to win the Ultimate Fighter and then win the UFC belt. But because, you know, I didn't want to just go straight to the UFC. I wanted to go to Ultimate Fighter first, and then revive this show, and you know, put some character in there, and show the world how excited I am from the little bitty town in the Midwest.